And Jai Hind students, I am Kanchan here, your English teacher. This time I have taken the chapter The Proposal for the discussion of question answers. So first I would like to tell you about the characters here. You can see she is Natalia and he is Lomo. So Lomo goes to Natalia's house to propose her, but she starts fighting, means she starts keeping discussion, and then they quarrel with each other. And here in this figure, in this picture, he is Chubuko to the right side and Lomo. So let's start discussion. Question number 1 is based on here extract based questions are here. So it is the beginning part of the chapter of the drama. So he has come to borrow Manish and give him any. So it is the time when Lomo goes to Chibuko's house to propose his daughter Natalia, but he thinks that he has come to borrow money. So this is the time of the of these lines, when these lines were there in chapter. So question is here, why is Lomo not able to answer properly? Question is here and answer is Lomo is not able to answer properly because he has come to ask for Natalia's hand, and which made him too excited, and also he was feeling nervous. That's why he was not speaking with confidence. He was feeling nervous, he was hesitating at that time. Second question, what purpose has he come for? So obviously you know very well that the purpose was there, that he come to propose. He has come to propose Natalia. Next question is which word in the passage means the same as very much? So here awfully. Next is here, what does Lomo need? Lomo needs help of Chubuko to select him as groom for his daughter. Next question is here, justify the title, the proposal. Answer is there. The title of the play, The Proposal, is very appropriate. A young man, Lomo, wants to propose Natalia for marriage. He goes to her house for the same. Being confused, he doesn't propose at once because he was feeling hesitating, he was feeling nervous. He beats about the bush. He speaks irrelevantly, means irrelevant means that was not to the point, as Natalia doesn't know that he has come to propose her. She doesn't know that he has come to propose her. So she thinks that he has come to claim Oxen Meadows. For that reason, she starts quarreling. And this results in one after another quarrel. After her father Chubuko reconciles, then Natalia comes to know that he has come to know or come to propose her. Then she feels sorry, and then she starts talking, but very soon they start fighting again, they start quarrel again. So then the proposal is made and accepted, but finally they get engaged in the last. But in the drama they were quarreling. Next question is here, impossible for me not to marry. So these lines are here again from the drama. So questions are here, who is the speaker? Speaker is Lomo. What happens to his body while speaking? His lips were trembling and there was a twitch in his right eyebrow. Because I told you Lomo was feeling nervous and he was hesitating, he was nervous, that's why his lips were trembling, and there was twitch in his right eyebrow. Next question is, find a word from the passage that means the same as sad. So the word that is same as sad is upset. Then a question is there, what is the reason of the author's suffering? Because he was suffering from the palpitation. So due to he was suffering and he was in problem. Next question, I have been hoping for a long time. It's been my continual desire, and I have always loved you. my angel, and if you were my own son. So here questions are, who is the speaker here? Who is the talking? Who is he talking to? The above lines are spoken by Stephen Chibuko, who is Natalia's father also. In response to the proposal, when he comes to know that Lomo has come to propose his daughter, he was very happy at that time. Then he said, "Oh my angel, and you are precious for me," and he was using these type of words. So Natalia Stephen Novena by Ivan Lomo. So when he comes to know that Lomo has come to propose his daughter, he becomes very happy. Then he uses the words like angel and like precious. Next question is here. Why does the speaker shed a tear? The tear shed here has no significance. Chubko is merely feigning, means he was merely pretending emotions. He was showing emotions because to him the marriage proposal is simply an opportunity to extend their estates. So Chibuku is here not showing his tears in reality. Now, which word in the passage is opposite in the meaning to despair? So hope, because despair means hopelessness, and then hope is the opposite of despair. Next question, since how long is Chibuko hoping? Then Chibuko is hoping since a long time that there would be anyone for his daughter as a groom. Next question. What more do I want? But I am getting a noise in my ears from excitement. So these lines are again from the drama, and the questions are here. First question: who is speaking to whom? Lomo to himself. When he was in problem, when they were talking over much, and he was feeling helpless, and he was feeling there was pain, and his legs were being nerveless, and he was senseless, and then he was talking to himself. Describe the physical condition of the speaker. He was suffering from palpitation and getting awfully upset due to discussion, due to conflict. Next question, find from the passage the noun form of the excite. So it will be noun form of the excite will be excitement. What according to the author is a critical age? 35 according to Lomo. Next question, I have been hoping for it for a long time. It's been my continual desire. So these I have discussed. Next is here. Neighbors must have a cordial relationship which Lomo and Natalia do not have, as we have seen in this drama. To describe the first fight between them, Lomo and Natalia meet, and rather than proposing her, he gets off the point. He tells her how he inherited his land and how he respects her father. He also tells Natalia that his oxen meadows touch Natalia's birchwood. On hearing this, Natalia says that oxen meadows are theirs. They start arguing about it. Lomo clarifies that he is talking about the oxen meadows that are between her birchwoods and burnt marsh. So here they start talking over, and that becomes the main point of their argument. Natalia again insists that they are theirs. Lomo refuses. They were insisting they are theirs. Both of them they were claiming. So here they do claim for that. He tells her that his aunt's grandmother gave those meadows to her father's grandfather. The peasants used the land for 40 years and started regarding as it their own. So Natalia's father comes and also starts quarreling with Lomo. So they get into a heated argument and resort to name calling. After some time, Lomo leaves their house. So here in this chapter, it is correct that neighbors must have a cordial relationship, because this is compulsory. Anyone for keeping the relationship keeping the bonding, and it's compulsory. Okay, students, I will discuss questions again. Thank you and Jai Hind.